doesn't actually show as having started?
Because you actually have to go into OBS and select the stream.
But
And
if it's going...
my
Oh.
mine is going now, so welcome in everybody.
Hello, hello. Greetings. Salutations.
Ah,
Uh-oh. I gotta mute that.
wow, that was definitely a great way to start the stream. Great way.
Yeah. Yeah. Too bad I didn't hit the start button at the right moment. It would have been even better.
I
Oh.
mean, one of these days you'll be a big kid.
No. I don't want to grow up. But I already did. I
I
went
don't
to the
want to
bathroom and
grow
forgot
up.
to lift the lid.
I'm a Toys R Us kid. All right, so I'm kind of kicking myself for the fact that I took down the camp that was here. But
What was wrong with it? Exactly?
I had that camp for like a year,
So,
and it was just, it was
you like
old.
your camps young is what you're saying.
I mean, listen, it's not about how young my camps are, okay? It,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm. No. Um, Camps get boring after a while. And I had actually redecorated that one several times, and I was just ready for a new camp. So I took it down, and this is what I do for fun in this game. I take camps down and put up new camps. I get new camp slots and build more camps. Um,
Goodness. I
uh,
almost threw a funeral for the one that I put down, or I tore down. That was like the first one that I really went with.
oh my goodness. Well, here's the thing though. My first camp. You think your camps are bad. So, when I first started in the game, so I've told you my boss got me into the game, right? And so
Yep.
he's like, "Well, do you have a camp build?" Or, he's like, "Where's your camp?" And I was like, "It's over here." All I had done was place the module. I had no
Ah, well,
idea how to build a camp, didn't know that I actually already had things to build with. Like I knew absolutely nothing about it. Okay? And the thing is that he literally unlocked all of the quest stuff by dragging me around the map the very first time that we're in game together. So I didn't know about Duchess's quest and going and talking to what's his face that gives you the hollow tapes, and like he didn't explain any of this to me. So, you know, yeah. So, here we are. Oh, is this the camp we're gonna build?
no, I have a brand new camp slot that we can place anywhere.
Okay,
I could
and
use a nice regular fishing camp, the spot where I want to be fishing regularly.
okay,
I don't
and
have anywhere in mind.
what region do you want?
I'm not picky.
I'm gonna assume that you want to be in the mire so you can catch your axolotl, flottle, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's probably a good start.
Okay. Well then, sir, fast travel to me. Anyways, so mm, mhm, mhm.
I've got a super mutant trying to tell me that he isn't going to fight me because it's not worth it. And yet, he's yelling about how he could eat me for days. I don't think there's enough meat on my bones, dude.
if you come over this way,
Yeah, I'm just trying to find you now.
I'm over here pissing off these scorched gulpers.
Oh, goody.
I mean,
I have too much fun shooting things.
I'll have them dead before you get here.
Unfortunately,
You're welcome.
I was shooting just too far away.
Yes, I am aware. Alrighty then, come with me, and you'll speed in a world of pure imagination. Okay. Yes, I went there.
Oh, Imagination Land. What a trilogy.
So anyways, as I was saying, he asked me the second time he was in game, he's like, so where's your camp? And so I take him to where my camp, unit was. And he's like, you haven't built anything. And I'm like, no, should I? Like, what's up? So he had to explain to me how to build a camp.
Yeah.
Too far that way. Stay where you are.
Yes. I actually ran into Nikath yesterday, and he gave me a couple of mods to help me out here on Xbox.
Nice.
Yeah. I was on here getting my dailies done. I'm like, oh hey, look, he's over there, and he's in his own private world. He's not streaming. I'm gonna bug him. Hey man, you got a spare mod box? And then it turned into every mod box I needed for this weapon.
Okay. So, do you have a weather station that you want to use?
I mean, I have some I can use, yes. I don't have a raining one, but I don't think you can give me one. Where should I place this? Like, what do you want at the edge?
Hang on, I'm processing. That's why I'm asking you if you want to use a weather station or not. Because if you don't want to use a weather station, then we don't have to be on the water.
No, I want weather station abilities. Because clear is definitely the worst chance of catching anything.
Yeah, I know.
And I also discovered when I was trying to fish, I couldn't catch anything, so I went and found every adjustment I had available on this character to unlock.
Okay, you can just stay still for a minute, because I'm going to be going back and forth, and...
Yeah. I'm just taking a look around at where all I could place. Didn't realize I was so close to the chemicals.
Yeah, that's kind of... Because it said a quiet place. The little hint that they gave us.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking a quiet place with still water.
Can we fish on this river?
Well, that's kind of what I'm looking at.
Ooh, I can fish right here.
Hey, you can fish right here. Come on up here.
Oh, we're going way up the river.
Yep, just come on up to the top of the waterfall here.
I'm working on it, I'm working on it.
Hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. So there's a couple schools of thought we can go with here. Okay?
Yes,
And actually, I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to build here or not. I know you can fish here. That was what I checked. Hang on. Oh, you can build here. Okay. Alright. So, we can build across the waterway here so that it runs under your house. And we can build, like, a bridge, or not a bridge, but like a,
Yeah.
yeah.
I follow.
So we can build across here, or we can come build over here to where the edge of your camp will hit the water.
Nope, this isn't gonna work. But I do
Well,
really like that bridge idea, so.
why is it not going to work?
Because I can't place my module.
Okay, but I'm not telling you to place it all the way over there. I'm telling you to place it over here.
Wait.
Okay. Oh, you can't place it that far out. Okay. Aha. You can place it over this way, though. Oh, no. No, you can't. Okay. Interesting.
I like the bridge over the water idea, though, having it kind of in the center of the camp.
Okay,
That seems like a neat thing.
so then just place it, like, right here where I'm standing. And we'll just use this as a... Okay. Now, pick it up and move it over to the edge of your camp circle.
There we go. New.
Now then.
Yep.
Do you want to make it extremely awesome and use a glass floor?
Ooh, sure.
Do you have
I'm
the
all
glass? Do you have the glass roof pieces?
Oh, probably not. Let me check.
Because you'll have to
Let's-
have them to swap them out. Is the thing.
Floors? Oh my goodness.
No, you're gonna go to roof because it uses the
Oh.
glass roof.
I doubt it. No, I've got the barn roof. That's barn roof. That's barn roof. That's barn roof. I have barn roof. That is sad. Okay, so I can build a barn.
All right. Well, that kind of puts a damper on things, sir. Do you have atoms?
Not that many, but I can take a look to see what we've got to work with here.
Because if you
Contrasting-
can purchase
Where are the bundles that we would want for this?
Okay, so if you are in build mode, go over to roofs and toggle buildable objects. If you're using a controller, which I assume you are, you'll press down on the left stick and it'll show you what you don't own as well as what you do own. Yeah, I think we might want to rethink your camp.
No, we having problems.
Cave crickets.
Whatever. Don't forget, it's a camp module on the ground. As you pointed out to me before, that attracts things.
Yes. But do you want to deal with cave crickets is my question.
Whatever, cave crickets are better than some things.
True. Now that I killed all but one of them for you. Mm-hmm.
Well, I got the one that was eating me. Here we go. So, let's see. Enclave, no barn, no log cabin. Terrace, Pavilion, White Springs, Alicia, Abandoned, Red, Barn. It won't even show me the glass ones.
Okay, so it may not be available right now.
Well, isn't that just ooey?
That may be the issue.
Which is kind of strange, because, wow, there's like nothing under Fallout First right now. They had so much sitting there for so long, and now it's all cleaned out. I mean, I could buy... No, I can't buy that. 1,000 atoms short of that, never mind.
Hmm.
And I bet I don't even have any of those bridges from the seasons previous either.
Lothar, who's in the timeout box, huh?
Well, last time I was building with you, it was because I was in trouble. I mean, it was well-earned trouble, but this time it's voluntary, don't worry.
Hello, Nick. Welcome in. No, this time he's not in trouble. He's not in timeout. Yeah. This time he's just building his own camp, and we were trying to find a location.
We're having issues with supplies because I own almost nothing.
Mm-hmm. Which really puts a damper on things. Okay, so is there anything that you can purchase?
Well, I've got the Tariff Triumph and the barn.
Okay.
Those are what I do have to work with, but when I go to the atomic shop, there's nothing. It's empty. Like, all those bundles that have been sitting there forever are gone. I don't get it.
Well, but are you looking at the Fallout first, or are you looking at...
Both.
Okay. Gotta go to
Because I
camp.
got,
You know,
there's a wallpaper and flooring bundle.
okay.
That's not actually sets.
Oh wow. I own a lot of shelters here. I am
Yeah,
actually...
I was all excited about shelters when I first started in 20, but they turned into like absolute lake fests.
seeing, and it shows me what I own, and I own um I own a shameful amount of stuff.
Well, if I was on PC, I'd be much more embarrassed. Let's put it that way.
Um hmm.
What tents do we have here?
Wait a second.
Settlers survival.
When did we get the destroyed camp porch? When did I get
Oh,
it? Would be a better question.
it wasn't long ago. I think I picked it up on PC as well. No, none of the good tents are in here.
Well, but the fact that I own it and I didn't know that I owned it.
I believe somebody's mentioned that they wouldn't notice if something new got slipped into their inventory anyways.
Yeah, that might have been me. That might have been me.
I could get a fence bundle,
No, you don't need a fence.
but that's like the only thing here. This is disturbing. There's nothing for building in here. This is like a weird moment for me. Wishing I had Xbox building things. Meow.
Alrighty then. Hello, Republic Hunter.
Yeah, so no, I've got almost nothing.
Herm. Yeah, I have uh-huh. This is gonna be challenging then. This
You had no idea. I need to get this Fallout First Modern Home Catch-up bundle on PC. It's got the kitchen set I need.
yes, I know.
I have like 33 atoms there though, so it ain't happening.
Oh, yeah, you really okay. Um so then.
Yeah, basically assume that if you can't build it, neither can I.
Well, this is going to put a damper on things quite significantly. You know this, right?
I call it a challenge.
Oh, it's a challenge, all right. But you know
Lothar, I
what?
think we. What?
Yes.
I was gonna say, Lothar, I think we finally got a spot where we finally made Coffee have to think way harder than she's used to.
I will have you know, I built an amazing camp on PlayStation when I first started. Because, of
Yay.
course,
Good
as
for
we
you.
know, I was on PlayStation after Xbox. And I had already been building for quite some time.
That's right. I don't have my legs on today, so I can't go jumping around like a madman.
And you laughed at me because I don't jump around like a madman.
Shh. Don't look at my health.
I mean, I'm also not the person who decided to blow up a car thinking it would be fun.
It was fun though.
I mean, potato, potato. Uh,
Yes. Well, I mean, we could bet, or she could just say, "Here, hold your beer, because I don't drink beer," and go to town on it. Actually, do you drink coffee? I've never even thought to ask.
no.
Ah.
I had my gallbladder removed 18 years ago? 18 and a half years ago.
Yeah, so that can cause issues if you start drinking.
And since then, my liver enzymes are much more elevated than they should be. So yeah, no, coffee does not drink.
I'm not much of an alcohol person myself. It's just
Ooh,
I don't enjoy it.
should not have done that. Should not have done that.
I do like the attitude of Mr. Gutsies. Somebody find me something to shoot at.
Lothar, coffee is not my only vice. Thank you. It's one of my
Camp building.
It's one of my strongest vices. Yes, I will not deny that. I have actually had a very hard time giving it up. To the point that I've finally started making a pot of coffee every morning. I drink half the pot and then Junior gets the other half the pot. And she has informed me that she does not like this because she doesn't really want the coffee. However, she drinks it because she doesn't want it to go to waste. Yes.
I don't buy it. Because she could just leave it and you could drink it tomorrow and heat it up. I mean, it's not the best way to drink coffee, but it's still not going to waste.
I mean, yeah, but it's, yeah.
If it's helping her with her thing too, because like my brother used to do better when he had caffeine, but he didn't normally drink it unless it was in root beer, so. My brother was an A&W freak. I like this gun way too much.
What are you doing? You're not even here.
I'm watching you on my other screen while I'm overshooting things. Look at this Guardian! He's got no limbs left. His arms are completely blown off and his legs are like doing the Terminator crawl. Sorry.
Wow. Just wow. Can't take you anywheres, can we?
No, without me trying to blow something up, that's for sure.
Okay, why? Okay. Interesting.
However, I did also make sure that it didn't fast travel and interrupt you.
I mean, that's fair. Okay. I'm just gonna place all your walls as solid and let you decide which ones get windows and which ones don't.
That seems fair to me. Then that way, as I properly spend time decorating the interior,
Hmm. However, I am gonna put a doorway here for fun. Just because
I can understand that.
what fun would that be to like jump out the back door and just like dive off a cliff?
Actually, it sounds like a lot of fun.
I mean,
But
doesn't it?
as long as you have the right cards equipped, it's great fun.
Hmm.
Your reaction when you realized that I was giving you the ability to jump around freely was pretty awesome too, I gotta say.
I mean, listen, I have grown to expect to just like fall flat on my face, okay?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that perk change has definitely made Goat Legs a lot of fun.
Let's see here. Can we?
Every house needs a plank to walk. Yar, me matey. Ye be a man after me own heart. Yar, har, har, har.
Exactly. That's what we're doing here. We're giving you a plank to walk.
Yar. 'Tis be a good day. Are you ready, kids?
Hey, Captain.
You didn't even think. That was like the automatic words out of your mouth.
Are you forgetting that I have children?
You know, it's funny. I walked into the stepkid's life when he was near the end of SpongeBob, and so I didn't have a lot of SpongeBob there. My kids are of like there's 10 years between them, but they're YouTube kids. Like they don't do TV much. It's really disappointing. Try to sit there and watch a movie with them every Saturday, and unless it's something brand new that they've never seen, they don't normally last. Then again, neither do I. But that's mostly because I sneak outside. And there's a lot of explosions.
This is gonna put a damper on things significantly. Actually, no, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to.
Absolutely not.
I've just created a challenge for myself by putting these stairs in, that's all.
Ah, I was surprised to see a second floor, but I mean, I am in no way, shape, or form going to attempt to critique your building.
I mean, I wasn't going to put in a second level. However, in order to put the floor across the walkway without using the foundation pieces, I had to create. Yeah, it's fine. I know what I'm doing. Really, I promise.
You're gonna make sure that you remind me that I'm not allowed to put my cement barriers around my camp, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
But it works so well.
Really? Do we have to go through this again?
You notice I'm only having a conversation. I'm not attempting to do anything stupid like this.
Uh-huh.
Luther already assumes I'm in trouble just because we're camp building.
Well, I mean, you kind of are in trouble.
It's just where I live, okay? Trouble is the name of my nation.
I mean, you accepted this challenge, so therefore...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You got me there.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So now, this is gonna be tricky. What?
It took a while.
What?
Oh, it took me a long time to die. It was a combination of jumping from too high and having things explode in front of me.
Thank you.
And a blood bug, not a car.
I love being knocked out of build mode because somebody killed themselves intentionally.
Oh, no way, really? No, it wasn't intentionally. I jumped when I shouldn't have jumped.
Uh-huh.
If the blood bug didn't explode in front of me, I probably wouldn't have died. Because it shouldn't have killed me falling that far, but the blood bug got too close.
I hear nothing but excuses.
Well, I mean, that's true, but still.
I hear...
Back off. Get your own sandwich.
Oh, that sounds good. I haven't eaten yet today.
Good. Oh crap! I didn't take my pills today.
I did remember that. I did remember that. I almost
take my crazy pills.
I almost didn't remember that, but I did finally remember. So we're good. But that's all I remembered.
Yeah, I always go for food first, and then I get distracted and forget to take my meds after.
See, I have the opposite problem. If I remember anything, it's going to be to take my meds. Remembering to eat, that only happens when somebody shoves food in my face, typically. Or sometimes, occasionally, my stomach will start to, like, grumble and tell me that it needs something. But
shaky hands are a pretty good indicator.
But yeah, I was gonna say, typically the blood sugar drops, and that's when I'm like, oh crap. Because when my blood sugar drops, it's not like, oh, my blood sugar's dropping a little. It's, oh, I have no blood sugar left.
I've done that to myself a few times at work. It's not a good thing.
No, it's not pleasant. But
Yeah.
you know, oh, was that what I wanted? No, that's not what I wanted to do.
My problem at work is it's a good 5-minute walk to get to my locker, and I'm not supposed to be eating if it's not break time, which is normal for workplaces.
Right. Not mine.
Yeah, well, I mean, I also work in a place that makes food
well,
medical plastics, so in
right.
theory you would think that health and safety are, of course, the most important things in the world.
Yeah, right. I work in a gas station, so if I don't fill my face between customers, I don't get to eat.
Ah.
It took me
I do so.
It took me a really long time to get used to that because, you know, being raised that it was rude to eat in front of people and, you know, talk with food in your mouth and yeah. So it took me a while to overcome that. Not gonna lie. It does not intersect. Ugh.
The game would like to have a word with you. Where's Todd when you need him?
Kick me out of build mode again. I dare you.
Oh crap! Every time I fast travel, it kicks you? I thought it was only when I was nearby. I am so sorry. I will not fast travel. I'm going slow now.
Huh. I think you're gonna be the one walking the plank first.
Well, I mean that.
Oh my.
Fair.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys.
What? How? I didn't do it. I did nothing. Why is it kicking her out of build mode now? I didn't actually die. I didn't fast travel. It's just the game is trying to get me into trouble, gang. Somebody stop the game. Todd, where are you? I need to talk to you about your game. It's not you, Marty, it's your kids. Something's got to be done about your kids. Now that's what I've been looking for. pepper, where's the salt? Milk bottle, not salt. Why is there pepper but no salt? That's it. I'm looting anything in this region for salt. Salt has to be around here. My own fault for using explosive weapons where I wanted loot. I really want to know why I kicked her out of build mode that time, though. I never hear those sounds unless I'm wearing my headphones. I'll take the clipboard and the lamp, thank you. Coffee. Toy cars. Goodness, where did the salt go? That's rude. Alright, we will continue the salt hunt while Coffee does the build. Yeah, I'm not doing that quest until after I do the other quest for the Scouts guy. And I'm not fast traveling. I've learned my lesson. I like how I can almost target them through the wall. It's fun. Okay, change gun so I'm not blowing things up. No, I don't want this gun. I want this gun. Goodness schools. I'm just here to steal your salt. Okay? Need some salt. That's all. Just a cup of salt. Here, salty, salty. Found soap. Water. Way to the kitchen. That's the bathroom here, I think. Yeah. Coffee cup. What if I ended up sending coffee for food? Okay. Salt, salt. Oh! Hello! Hello? I wonder if coffee's having technical issues. Greetings, Earthling. No sound yet. Did you mute your headset by chance? And a few $100s on a new TV. Unnecessary, but it worked. Uh-oh. She's not talking. Her headphones have decided that they don't want to use the microphone anymore. They're just... Actually, coffee without a voice is kind of scary. That's actually a really scary thought. Give her back her voice, you monsters. You know what? That would be so funny if they actually could become the mole miners in the raids just to be able to punk people. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be far too entertaining? Like, honestly. Hear stories from the old WoW days back when they had the mods who would be in a spot where that could be something they could do. Or, at the very... Whoa, don't do that. At the very least, interact with everyone. Uh-oh.